Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out who's coming into your life. I've got 5 groups for you to choose from. Group 1 is the Black Tourmaline. Group 2 is the Brown Moonstone. Group 3 is the Yellow Aventurine. Group 4 is the Orange Carnelian. And Group 5 is the Red Jasper. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Black Tourmaline. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Salmon, Faith, Determination, Independence, Change. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have Inner Child Healing. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Knight of Wands. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Magician. And from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Hermit. Well, this person's very strong and very independent. They're very outgoing as well. I'm seeing that they might be very adventurous. They might be very active, physically active. They might like to exercise. They might be really into sports, going for walks, hiking, things like that. They're going to make a very good impression on you when you meet them. I feel like it's someone new for you guys, someone brand new who you've never met before. But yeah, you might not see that much of them. You might just see them very quickly in passing, at least at first. Because yeah, I do feel like they like a lot of time alone. And they're very busy with life. They have a lot of things that they're involved in, like different projects. I feel like their work is very inspiring, what they do for work. They might do something quite important. They might have quite a big job, like maybe a doctor or a teacher or something where they have quite a lot of responsibility. And I feel like as a result of that, they might like to do things like going for walks on their own in nature to just relax and unwind and feel better at the end of the day. And I feel like they're very sociable in terms of like how they are in group settings. They'll be someone who's really fun to be around, really funny, really inspiring, really charismatic. I feel like they're very confident because they do seem to have a lot of responsibility in their life. So they'll be very confident when they speak. They might speak quite loud. They might be quite loud in general, but I do feel like they have their moments when they're very quiet. And I feel like deep down they are quite introverted and enjoy time alone. But yeah, they know how to make a good impression on people. They know how to impress people. They like know how to be in groups of people, but they do prefer being alone. But yeah, I feel like this person will inspire you, and they might come in quite quickly. You might just meet them by accident. You might just bump into them. And I feel like it might be when maybe you make a change in your life, you might meet this person. Or they might come in just as you're making a change kind of thing. They might have had quite a lot of trauma in their childhood that they're trying to deal with, and it again might be why they like time alone to kind of process things. And again, it might be why they like to stay very busy and active to kind of distract their mind from what might be going on under the surface. But they're very strong. Very, very strong and like very determined. If they want to do something, they will do it immediately. They won't think twice about it. They don't ask for anyone's advice or opinions. They have very good advice to give people. They're very intelligent. I do feel like they might have like a very difficult job, like something that you do have to study for a long time, like maybe being like a heart surgeon or something, brain surgeon, astrophysicist. something that's like really hard to get into and does involve you having to study for many years. Even teaching and things like that, where you do have to know a lot of information. So they will be really interesting to talk to, and I also feel like they'll make you want to get out and explore more of life with them, because they're really active. I think this person's going to be really good looking. I feel like you might be attracted to them, and it might be why you meet each other. It could also be a colleague for some of you. It could be that you start a new job and you meet this person, and they might be very impressive to you. Maybe not attractive physically, but just impressive as a person. But yeah, some of you, I do feel like they look very good. They're very, very striking looking, very stunning, whether they're male or female. I feel like they have darker hair. They might be slightly older than you. And also they might look quite a lot younger than they actually are. So they might be significantly older than you, but you might not realize. You might think they're the same age as you, but they're actually like 10 years older than you or something. But they're still very fun, and that might be why they come across quite youthful. They're very fun, they're very in touch with their inner child. For some of you, they might have a child. But for most of you, I just feel like it's their own inner child that they're working on right now, and they also might be very playful in the way that they interact with you. I feel like this is a serious person. They know how to take life seriously, but like when they're with people, they know how to be fun. And I feel like there's quite a lot of people who would like to have this person's attention. So yeah, they might be very, very attractive. But I hope you enjoyed that group 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the brown Moonstone. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Blue Whale, Unity, Resonance, Magnificence, Mastery. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have No. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have Temperance. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Hermit and the Moon. And then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Empress. This is someone who's really sweet and loving and gentle and generous, but they also have a lot of anxiety, and I feel like they're not very confident in themselves, despite the fact that they might look very attractive. You might assume that they would be very confident, because I feel like they know how to like make an entrance into a room, and they look very magnificent, and like they would have everyone's eyes on them all the time. And also I feel like they are quite intelligent and wise, and like the sort of person you'd think would be very confident, but actually I feel like they are quite insecure and shy. And yeah, I feel like they're very good with people. They're very generous, they're very loving, very giving, but they do like to be alone. They like to do things alone. And yeah, I feel like they might have some like personal stuff going on when you meet them. So it might be like you're trying to spend time with them and they're saying no, or seemingly disinterested. And I feel like it might just be because they're doing a lot of reflection, or because they have like some anxiety or some mental health stuff going on. But I feel like this person will be very caring about you. And maybe you guys both have some stuff in common going on, and they might be very understanding of you if you talk to them about stuff. But this person, they like to stay calm. Like I feel like they will seem like the sort of person who would like to party a lot, but actually I don't think they do at all. I think they much prefer being by themselves and just relaxing and like being in nature. They also might get up pretty late and stay up pretty late at night, this person. And they might not really spend much time like in communities with people. They also might be someone who, they might come into your life with a bit of a bang, but not always be there because, again, they do like to spend time alone. And it might be that they might be someone who kind of like rejects you. And it might be because they're just like dealing with some stuff. But I'm also seeing it could be the other way around. Like you could have rejected this person in the past. Or it might be that this person wants to be in your life and you say no. I'm not sure where you meet this person. I can't really tell. For some of you, it could even be like a family member or someone. Someone who's like maybe someone you already know. It also might be someone you've been trying to spend less time with the no card. Like not necessarily you rejected them, but it might be someone you've been kind of taking a break from. Maybe you've been wanting to be alone. But yeah, again, it could be vice versa. Like they've been taking a break from you. And you might find out why. They're very intuitive, very psychic, very aware of things going on around them. I feel like they're very highly sensitive, and again, that might be why they don't really like being out too much. They might be kind of confusing to you because it does come across like they're very lively. When you would meet them, they would come across like they're really chill and really happy and have loads of energy. Very full of life. But I feel like they get very, very drained very quickly. So there might be that person who comes out with a lot of energy and then leaves after like half an hour and says goodbye, like the first person to leave the event. Or the first person to cancel and not come. They might be really flaky. I feel like the best kind of chance you'll have with this person is just going around to their house. Or inviting them to your house. That would be more preferable for them. That's like the most likely they'll say yes to. In terms of their appearance, they might be quite androgynous looking. And I feel like they wear very modest clothing. They kind of cover up their body. They might wear a lot of baggy clothing, a lot of hoods. They might have quite interesting hair, some tattoos. I feel like they like to kind of sit in the background, but they somehow do stand out. They would kind of like to blend in, but they kind of stand out by nature and they can't really help it. They wish they could blend in more. But I hope you enjoyed that group too. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the yellow Aventurine. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle you have Lion, Power, Loyalty, Leadership, Family. From the Angel Guide Oracle you have Transformation, from the Good Karma Tarot you have the Nine of Coins, and the Seven of Coins. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot you have the World, and from the Sun and Moon Tarot you have the Five of Pentacles, Worry. For some of you this might be someone in your family, it doesn't have to be. It also might be someone you've known for a long time and would just consider them like your family. But this person might have travelled a lot, they might have been to a lot of places and done a lot of things. And it feels like they're very secure in themselves and they've built a nice life for themselves. They might be quite wealthy, or at least usually they might be going through some trouble at the moment, but they might have quite a lot going for them anyway. They might be quite into gardening and plants and yeah, just like taking care of their home, chilling at home. But in the past, this person might have travelled a lot, they might have had a lot of interesting experiences. This person, if you do know them from the past, they seem to have changed a lot. It seems like they've come into their power, developed more confidence in themselves, and maybe become more down to earth and grounded. It might be that they used to be always like going off somewhere, traveling somewhere, and they might be someone who just likes to chill now more. Someone who likes to relax. It feels like if this is someone new, you're going to end up being friends with them or knowing them for a long time. Someone who will stay in your life for a long time. But for some of you, it could be like a family member who is always going to be in your life, or maybe they've just gone away somewhere for a long time. And they've like maybe come back from somewhere and like settled, which might be why you can kind of get back in each other's lives. They might be very creative, this person. They might have a lot of things that they're working on, like projects that they're working on, things that they can do. They might be able to sew very well. Making clothes. They might be able to like propagate plants, and they might be very good at cooking. A lot of like very grounded kind of skills like that. I do feel like you might have some kind of connection with this person already, but they might just not have been in your life. It might be that you've been kind of waiting for them, or they've been waiting for you. You might live very far away from each other. Or maybe they travelled very far away. But yeah, I do feel like there's some bond here. And you guys might have been through some stuff together before. Or if not, then I feel like you will go through quite a lot of stuff together. I feel like this is someone female. I'm leaning towards saying that they're female. But they don't have to be. And yeah, I feel like this is someone, for most of you, it's someone a similar age to you. So it could be like a sibling or a cousin or something like that. But I really hope you enjoyed that group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the orange Carnelian. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Tree Frog, Soul Song, Meditation, Creation, Rebirth. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have Sacred Plant. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the 8 of Wands. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Hierophant. And from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the 8 of Swords, Interference. This feels like someone you're really destined to meet. And I feel like they might have similar beliefs to you, similar spiritual beliefs, similar religious beliefs. I also feel like they might come into your life very quickly. And yeah, I feel like they're very important for you to know in some way. This person might always be someone who's making plans. So like inviting you to do things that are very inspirational, very interesting things. They might be the sort of person who likes to go to talks, to see interesting people speak, to lectures and things like that. I feel like this person is very, very intelligent, but they might kind of doubt themselves in a lot of ways. They might doubt their own intelligence. And they might have very severe anxiety. But I do feel like they have their moments where they're very confident and they get a lot done in a short amount of time. They're very fun to be around. They're someone who moves quite quickly. They do things quite quickly. I feel like they're someone who might be quite into music. They might be a very good singer. Or a dancer maybe, or any other kind of artist. It feels like they're very creative. I also feel like they like to change their appearance a lot. They might change their hair colour very regularly in the way they dress. They're very inspired and very inspirational for you, and they like to follow inspirational people. They're someone who has like very big dreams, and I feel like that again might be why they kind of doubt themselves sometimes, because they are the sort of person who shoots for the stars. And they have a lot of faith and a lot of belief. They might be very, very religious, this person, or very spiritual. But yeah, I do feel like they have their moments where they kind of become very grounded and then doubt everything. and get kind of tied up in their own thoughts and their own emotions. And I feel like it affects them very much because they are such like a big dreamer. And they are usually so quick and so confident and so passionate and so lively. That feeling of like getting stuck and getting grounded really upsets them. I feel like they're quite sweet and they do like to kind of chill. Despite having big dreams and big goals and being very fun to be around, they're someone who can be still. They like to meditate because, yeah, again, they're very spiritual. And I feel like they do kind of try and ground themselves, try and keep themselves grounded, but they might struggle between having very big dreams and having a lot of faith and being more realistic and practical. So they might have times where they kind of lose their dreams and times where they get really out there and seem like they're doing things that are not very practical. You might already know this person, but I feel like they're the sort of person who comes into your life and out of your life when they're meant to. And if they're not in your life, it might be because they just need some time alone, or they might have really bad anxiety at that moment. If you do know this person, you might know them from school or from some other large organisation, like maybe you've worked with them before. And I do feel like they're very artistic, so if you're artistic, you might meet them through some kind of group setting or like a class where you go to learn a skill. So if you're really into painting and you go to a class, I feel like you might meet this person there, or like a dance class or something. Because yeah, they do really like to learn and they like to do things, so that's the sort of activity this person would go to. I hope you enjoyed that group 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the red Jasper. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Wild Horse, Freedom, Sensitivity, Spirit, Partnership. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have Holy Love. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Fool. And the Six of Cups. And then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Eight of Cups. This is really interesting. I'm getting the vibe that this is someone who maybe has like left your life before and is returning, but they're also giving me like new vibes, so I'm not sure if they're coming back really changed and different, or if they were someone who was new and kind of left your life when they were still quite new. The kind of thing I'm seeing is like maybe you met this person and then maybe they went off to go traveling or moved abroad or like went somewhere. You may have met them when you were very young and maybe been friends for a while, and then maybe this person's family like moved far away. And what I'm seeing is if that's the case, they've come back to the area that you were in and they'll be very new and the relationship will be very new, but you may know them already. This person's very peaceful and chill. They're very calm, very quiet. They seem very spiritual, very in tune with God, with religion, with the universe, and also other people's emotions. They're very sweet and kind and gentle. They have very soft energy. And yeah, I do feel like they have quite a free spirit, but they're the sort of person who knows how to connect with others very, very deeply. Like they ask all the right questions that make you feel like an instant connection with them. And potentially for some of you, this might be someone you kind of fall in love with. For others of you, I do feel like they'll be a very good friend, like a really, really amazing friend who you can have very healing, deep conversations with. But I do feel like they might travel a lot and they are a very free spirit. So they might not always be in your life. They might be someone who comes in and then goes and then returns. But there's potential that they do work abroad or they often move. They don't stay in one place long. They might be someone who's had quite a difficult background. I'm seeing this person might be someone who's either an orphan or was adopted or something along those lines. So they might have gotten used to like moving around and not having a kind of stable environment. And I feel like they might keep quite a lot of their own emotions to themselves, but they're very good at being there for you. They might kind of leave you to go off and deal with their own emotions, but when you need them, they're a really good friend. They have very optimistic, sweet energy, and I do feel like they've been through a lot, but they're really healing from it. They do a lot of work on their own to deal with their own emotions. They don't really like to share it with people. They will sometimes when they really trust you. And I'm seeing that they will trust you enough to tell you some things, but for the most part, they deal with it themselves. But I feel like they'll kind of make it known to you why they kind of go off on their own sometimes. They're very good at suppressing their anger and like channeling their anger into moving forwards, into the future. They're very good at letting go of things that don't work and walking away and starting fresh in life. They do just like to go where they feel guided to go. And I feel like it'll be very special and like maybe quite miraculous when this person comes into your life. It might be just when you're feeling alone and in need of a friend and they just show up. It might be that they just happen to move really close to you or something. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. This is a really nice reading. For some of you, I feel for most of you this is a friend, but for some of you I feel like you and this person will fall in love and potential for you guys to even like get married and have children in the future. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that group 5. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.